Hello, my name is Abby and I go by she, her, hers pronouns. For my presentation, I'm going to be discussing themes discussed in class that I did not know about, but that I wish I had known before. The readings, The Rest of My Chest by Ivan Coyote comes to mind when I look at this picture. He had breasts and did not feel comfortable with them. In the environment that I grew up in, nobody talked about these issues, so I wish that I had known before that it's okay to not always be comfortable with what you were born with. The reading, The Globalization of Care Work by Perennis comes to mind when dealing with this issue. Before this class, I knew that care work wasn't always a good situation, but I did not know how harsh it is and how devastating it can be to the women who are care workers. I wish I knew this before because it has opened my eyes to this problem. For this picture, Access to the Sky by Joyce L. Huff comes to mind. Now, I'm a smaller person, so I did not know that planes had restrictions on the seat size because I never had to deal with that. I wish I knew this before because now I am more aware of exactly how society manipulates people. The readings, The Manly Art of Pregnancy by Jay Wallace and The Power of My Vagina by Buck Angel come to mind when I look at this picture. These two men did not care what society thought of them and did what they were comfortable with and did not care what anybody said. Again, how I grew up, I was told that these things are not natural, but I wish I knew before that who cares what society thinks of you. National Security and the Violation of Women by Falcon deals with the issue at the border, and before this class, I was always told that people in charge basically do nothing wrong, but by examining readings like this, we see that oftentimes people in charge do the wrong thing and get away with it, so I wish I knew this before so I would have been exposed to these problems a bit earlier. Being in this class has showed me that how you were raised is not always the right thing. I was raised in an environment that told me that being anything other than straight was bad and that it was totally wrong to be gay or transgender. Now, obviously, I knew that before this class what I was taught was wrong, but I just wish that I had been exposed to the many things that we've learned in this class beforehand. Another thing is the topic of feminism. I knew what feminism was before this class, but never knew everything about it. Now I can proudly call myself a feminist, and I wish that I had known what it all entailed beforehand so I could have stood up for more women in my life. So onto my action slide. One action that I have taken is to just stand up to the people around me when they say racist or rude remarks towards people of color or about someone's gender. By calling them out in a respectful way, it brings attention to how often people put down others based on their race or gender. All in all, there are many things in this class that I have learned that I did not know before, but I wish I knew these things before so that I could be more aware of society and how gender and race plays into everything. Also, I wish I had known these things before because now I am more aware of problems and what I can do to help stop them. Thank you.